vote. They are trying to wipe out the Republican Party in Virginia with a gerrymander that is beyond ridiculous. Yes, both parties gerrymander. I get it. I've said that 1,000 times. Liberals, you can STFU. I get it. This gerrymander in Virginia, in a state that's 55, 45, maybe Democrat, Republican, you want to wipe out basically the entire Republican congressional delegation besides one district? No. Folks, you got to vote. I have been all over this story. You got to vote. I got more coming up on that later. I've got a couple other things too. I'm going to talk about this right at the beginning of the show. And I'm going to talk about it at the beginning of the show because I'm going to tell you why I'm not talking about this story. I got a couple of emails and tweets. I try to read as much of stuff as I can. And a couple of folks, even some of the team here, are asking me, hey, why aren't we talking about this missing scientist story? I'll tell you why. Folks, until I have more information, I live by the Dan Bongino adage here. Sorry about the third person reference, but I don't want to be first on a story. I just want to be right. I'm not telling you there's nothing there. Could we just level set? The missing 11 scientists. I want to be crystal clear. I'm not telling you there's nothing there. I'm simply telling you that I am not going to do Podcastistan and jump to level 100 when we're not even at level 10. Like, we haven't had any connection between these 11 odd cases, and odd things happen a lot. So when evidence exists that there's some larger connection, I will put it out on the show. Some people don't like that. They want me to talk about it and, hey, you were over at the FBI. Yeah, if I had information that there was a connection, I would get it out to you. There's an ongoing look at this. We'll see. But folks, things are correlated that are not causal all the time. It doesn't mean it's not a cause behind this. I'm just telling you, we don't have that yet. You know, Johnny Joey Jones, excellent commentator on Fox, real hero, lost his legs as an EOD tech in the Marine Corps, great guy. He said it best the other day, hat tip to him. He said, I'm going to hold on this story, I'm going to hold on this story till some evidence of a connection exists, because just because things are correlated doesn't mean they are necessarily causal. He said ice cream consumption and shark attacks both go up at the same time. Does that mean if you eat ice cream, you're more likely to be attacked by a shark? No, it means more people go in the ocean in the summer and eat ice cream because it's freaking hot. Correlation is not causation. That's why I'm not jumping to conclusions. That upsets some people. Some people want to go listen to Podcastistan where everything's a conspiracy theory every day. I'm not doing that. I did not make that up, by the way. I wish I could credit who did it, but I did not make it up. Justin likes it anyway. There it is. It's its own separate, it looks like continent. So that's amazing. Podcastistan. And one final thing too, before we start, that this is just the beginning of the show. I promise you this. Look at me. Everybody zooming in. Fokker, that's an O. The hit on Kash Patel, the bullshit hit by The Atlantic, which I addressed yesterday, is going to make a lot more sense in the coming weeks and months. I can't give you a definitive timeline. I'm on the outside now. However, I can tell you what I know is going on because I started a lot of it. It's going to make a lot more sense real soon as to why the left-wing media and the Democrats want Kash Patel out. I promise. Look at me. Look me in the eye. Wow. Whoa. What the hell was that? You guys scared me with the close-up, even me. Look me in the eye, and I'm telling you, I promise this thing is going to make a whole lot of sense. You're going to find out, as they say in the South, right quick, about why they need him out like now. It's got nothing to do with that story being even remotely true. Remember this. Bookmark it. Flags in the chat. Flags in the chat. Flag it up. Flag it up, kids. And when the nothing that's supposed to be happening actually happens and the nothing is happening, doomers have to change their story for the umpteenth time. Again, it'll make a world of sense why the doomers are in bed with the left-wing media trying to get rid of Kash. The black pillars. You'll start to see it. Because they don't want Donald Trump to succeed. The doomers, the black pillars, and the liberal media. I'm waiting for Guy to tell me, hey, Dan, did you lose some weight? Right? Tell me you're not thinking that. Guy is back. He still hasn't slept in like 3 days. He's an international traveler now. How did I lose weight? And I did. Lean right here. I did. I love this stuff. Listen, Brickhouse Nutrition been with me for a long time. So chatting with Miles, I'm up at like 235. True story. I never minded being 235, but you know what minded? My knees that were falling apart and my back. I'm like, I don't know what, before I started really lifting, probably about 190. So 235 was a lot. I said, I got to lose some LBs, Miles. He said, Dan, we're going to sick our team of docs and researchers on it, and we're going to get you a really good product because I don't want to take a lot of these needles and stuff. You know what he did? He got lean. He got lean. I got lean using lean, LEA, and the product works. Me and Paula both use it. I'm now down about 200, 202. Losing weight's a pain. I've been there. You look in the mirror, you're getting a little gooey as you get older. No good. Brickhouse Nutrition is one of the best products out there. It works like most of these GLP ones. Most of those weight loss injections, they help control blood sugar and curb appetite so you eat less. There's really no mystery to how they work. But that's what lean was created to do without the needles, but it replicates the benefits of these injections. Lean supports healthy blood sugar, helps reduce spikes and cravings. It drives snacking and cravings. I'm telling you, I can vouch for it. I use it myself. Get healthier, lose those unnecessary pounds, right? Lean goes a step further. Helps your body burn fat, turn it into energy instead of storing it. No prescriptions, no needles. You've been thinking about losing weight. Let's go. No more wasted time. Try it today. Just give it a shot. I'm not confident it's going to work for you. Go to brickhousenutrition.com/Dan. Use promo code Dan, my first name, for 20% off. Paula just bought some of this last night. brickhousenutrition.com/Dan. Promo code Dan. Pick up your bottle of lean today. Give it a shot. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. It's not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. It's not a substitute or alternative for care from a healthcare provider. Thank you, Brickhouse Nutrition. Give lean a shot. Ding, ding. Remember what I said about that Kash story. You'll thank me later for it. You'll see what I mean. And you'll see how this is all coordinated with the doomers, the pillars, and the liberal media and the Dems. Okay, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, you're going to get politics good and hard if we lose the midterms, and you're going to get it even worse if we lose this Virginia thing. Because if we lose the Virginia referendum and they wipe out the Republican congressional delegation from Virginia, it's going to be very difficult in the midterms to hold on to the House of Representatives. And if we lose the House of Representatives and we lose the Senate in November, what's going to happen? Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to, you know what? I'm going to tell you what, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to let the Democrats, how about this? You think it's a better approach, guys? Instead of me telling you, so liberal media people and doomers go, oh, that's just Bongino. It's hyperbolic. He's just saying this stuff is going to happen. The Democrats are going to do really awful, evil, mean stuff to us. How about this? How about I pick a couple of media figures and I let the Democrats also tell you what they're going to do to you in November, okay? You're going to get an impeachment of Donald Trump. You're going to get a packing of the Supreme Court. Your taxes are going to go through the roof. You're going to get a wealth tax. You're going to lose your property rights. Censorship's going to be back. I wouldn't be surprised if COVID vaccine mandates come back. All of it. Everything is open season again, okay? Here's Kyle Smith in a tweet, not known as a particular flame-throwing, bomb-throwing guy. He's warning everyone, too, about this, that there's a significant chance that the next time the Democrats are in charge, with even 51 Senate seats, that they implement a, quote, breathtaking power grab of the kind that would have made FDR blanch. FDR was a Democrat president for the Franklin Delano Roosevelt. There's some liberals watching. I'm sorry. They may not know what that means. They may think it's a drive up in New York. It is, but it's named after someone. That happened to me one time. I lived in Queens. Someone asked me a question last night about signers of the Declaration of Independence. I was talking about Francis Lewis and a couple of people in Queens, and I had no idea who he was. Folks, it's coming. It's going to make the 2020 to 2024 Biden presidency, which I could make a case to you was as bad, potentially worse than the Obama years. I know that's saying a lot. The thing is, Obama was a better politician than Biden. I mean, the things he did was evil. The things he did were evil, the whole DEI push, just the weaponization of government. The thing about that was Biden was just too dumb to just stop this out of control weaponization, even when the politics forced him out of the race. Obama at least tried to be more tactical while deliberately destroying the country. So I don't know who's worse. You can argue it out in the chat. I really don't. Was it Obama or Biden? Factor out the years that Obama was in charge for twice as long. I'm not sure who was worse. I'm just telling you, if we lose the November elections, what's coming is going to make that look like a picnic. It really is. The Democrats have just thrown caution to the wind and are going for it. Now, listen, you doubt me? Fine. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Doubt is healthy. We bring receipts on this show. Yesterday, we hinted at this. Here's the actual audio of James Carville, a respected, not on our side, but on the left. The guy's a lunatic. A respected on the left Democrat consultant advised